I don't know. Yeah, I still felt really good showing up every day to practice. So yeah, thanks for making it fun at least, guys. Sucks we couldn't win, but yeah.
CLG on 3! 1, 2, 3, CLG!
After a tough 2020 season, CLG made some big offseason roster changes for 2021. While the new roster is getting fans excited, it may be some time before they can play together.
Going into 2021, we got 3 new players on CLG. We got Turtle, Finn, and Broxah. And I've been really excited to work with them, even though Finn and Broxah haven't been here yet because of visa issues.
From a training perspective, it's an interesting problem to tackle when you don't have your full roster. So we've been doing a lot of individual review, a lot of testing in those roles, focusing on doing individual review, a lot of mechanical work, focusing on listening. They can spend all of their energy on their own individual mechanics and the way that they would normally play the game in solo queue. We've improved a lot internally over the past 3 weeks in scrims, and our roster is only beginning to come together.
One of the team's newest roster additions is LCS veteran Wild Turtle.
My journey to CLG was honestly pretty smooth. I just got into a five-hour flight from Toronto to LA. I had no issues at the airport. I just slept on the flight, arrived, and here I am. Currently, I live with Smoothie in our nice little apartment. He just got a cat pretty recently, so that's been a ton of fun.
So living with Jason's really fun. He just has like a really unique personality, I'd say. He's just really troll. Like, that's just the best word to describe him to me. He's just troll. And it's just really funny. Hopefully we bring that chemistry to the LCS stage and do play well.
When we're at full capacity, I really expect our team to be a top 3 contender. Hopefully we can get there. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but faith helps.
With Wild Turtle in the practice facility hard at work, CLG still awaits the arrival of their 2 European players.
Obviously, this visa situation is not ideal for anybody, especially for Broxah. He went through the exact same thing last year on TL. Finn should be coming in hopefully any day now, but just making sure that we do everything we can to make sure that, when they come into LA and when they start practicing with the team, that they're feeling fresh and ready and hungry to start practicing.
My hopes for the season when Finn and Broxah are here, I definitely have high hopes. I think that they're real talented players. Right now, we're just preparing the team and trying a lot of picks to prepare for us when they actually come.
After nearly a month-long wait, Finn's visa is finally approved and he joins the team in Los Angeles.
Hey Finn, how does it feel to be in LA?
It feels really good. It's really hot though. I miss the snow, but I'm sure I'll find a way to survive.
This is my first time being in America ever. I never really traveled much outside of Europe. The first impression I was when I entered a grocery store, and I was shocked how many different things there was of everything. There was 10 different oatmeals. I was like, what? Oatmeal is oatmeal. It just feels very good to finally meet all my teammates and talk to them, and just practicing together is something I've looked forward to for a long time. We have a lot of room to grow and a lot to work on, but I can see us becoming very good. I think the team has been very easy for me to just join in with. Talking to Andy and Jason, they're very good people and very fun to be around.
I think he's just looking to prove himself, and part of building this roster, I think every player has a chip on their shoulder for one reason or another.
But Finn isn't the only roster change for week 1.
What's it like to reconnect with him and play with him again?
It's been pretty good so far. Actually, he just got a bench for our academy player. I think he's having some attitude issues with the coaching staff.
is this a leaker? Or what?
Is that a leak?
I have no idea. I think that might be.
So real quick on Pobelter, I think there's been a lot of rumors that are going around. Pobelter, he's a hard worker. He's never really been, toxic to the team. I think a large part of what may be conflict is a difference in opinion of how the game is played. This isn't like a Pobelter is just, holding the team hostage or anything like that, or, doing anything super, negative. And I just want to make that clear. So this probably comes to a surprise to a lot of people. We ended up switching RGS and Pobelter, so RGS is going to be playing week 1. We want to test things out earlier in the split as opposed to later. It's really hard to slot in substitutions later in the split, especially if you're like in the middle of the season. There's always a reason to not sub in the player. There's an acclimation period. This week we play against Dignitas, 100 Thieves, and TSM, and we've been experimenting with both mid laners. So there's still a lot of trial and error, and I'm really looking to see what our lineup does on stage.
After a long offseason, CLG heads into week 1 with RJS in mid lane and Griffin in the jungle.
Flash, no rage. Duck is a mini Gnar. Jump forward, coming out. Finn's going after it. And there you go, baby. He deals him the cards. And CLG is on the board. It's Dignitas who's caught out on the bottom side. Afro who's eating a lot of damage. RJ the kill, more damage going through. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Profit. Now they're looking for the damage on to Smoothie as Neo approaches from the side with a killer instinct. Grabbing some damage and Smoothie is down. Ligo goes for a big 2-man ulti, but Griffin's able to stay alive here with a stasis. RJ's trying to grab a little bit more damage here with the wild card. The Fake God does not get what he's looking for. Yes, it'll be Turtle, but he dies in the process. Afromoo tries to run away, but one more card will take him out.
Life turned off. Oh, what a play there. Smoothie actually dove in, and that's Griffin. Gonna grab himself the Rift out there. Who he running away, but it's 2 kills already for RJS. He picks off the Talia as well. Now Someday fighting Griffin, but Griffin's gonna win as CLG run away with that team fight.
CLG feel like they're falling apart a bit here in the later minutes.
100 Thieves have battled back, and they will take CLG down in a heartbreaking loss.
Turtle gets pulled to safety yet again. Smoothie doing some great work here in this game. Azale over the wall goes Finn. There goes Power of Evil. Everything is just evaporating for TSM. The health bars disappear like a magic trick, and CLG will take the fight. Look at the damage. Wild Turtle, 5K. Enemy team put together, 4K. Finn coming back, looking to maybe make some sort of a fight, but the fight's already over. Maybe they already lost Griffin, and Smoothie's gonna be dropping here next. Finn finds a W, but that ain't gonna do nothing. Wild Turtle's trying to stand and fight, but it ain't doing a damn thing. CLG looked good for a while, but it's TSM taking the win here today.
Mood, would you like your jersey?
Yep, definitely.
Perfect.
That's good, thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
What do we got there?
Got our Nami Moon jersey.
Thanks, guys.
Obviously, starting 0-3 in our first LCS weekend isn't what anybody wants or expects. From my perspective, I think that we sort of just dropped the ball when it came to our mid and late game macro. I think on the positive side, though, our early game has been looking really good. We sacrifice a lot for each other in early game, and this allows us to get these leads. Unfortunately, right now, we just need to continue working on actually closing the game out mid and late.
I think as a CLG fan, you have to realize that this team just got together. Our team cohesion isn't going to be the best, but I think from the games you can tell that we at least have the individual skill there, because we were ahead in all 3 games. The more time we get together and the more time we have, the better we're going to become. And I can see this team going really far.
After losing games to Team Liquid and FlyQuest, dropping their record to 0-5, CLG is able to rally for a win against Golden Guardians on Sunday.
Finn has arrived here with a World Ender, the heal to keep him hasted up. He wants to continue the chase. He flashes forward to make it happen. A Blaze Olive still under fire, but the Q2 plus auto attack takes him down, and Finn is on a killing spree.
Okay, so this is around the part of the game where CLG fans start to get nervous, because this is around the part of the game where CLG, even when they've been ahead, starts to lose control of that lead. 3/4 of the HP down, tier 2 turret under siege. Golden Guardians still without a single turret of their own, and a nice engage coming out from Griffin means they pick up Iconic on the back end of the play. CLG have things going their way here in the mid game. Griffin with a nice flash engage. Stixay's under threat with the damage and CC follow up as Turtle goes behind enemy lines and takes out the enemy marksman. Niles is trying to stand and fight, but good night. The boy is already gone, man. Double kill over the Wild Turtle. CLG pick up 3. Okay, Stixay barely alive, 100 HP left and ready to go. Smoothie still chasing after him, looking to grab the kill, and there you go. Enemy AD carried down. Counter Logic Gaming with a double kill on their mid laner. Wild Turtle just spinning around like crazy in the bottom lane as RJS goes over the wall with Finn right next to him. Make it a triple for RJS on the Zoe.
Oh man, CLG on the Nexus turrets, trying to end this when you still got 10 seconds before a Blaze Olive is back into the picture. Newbie is down. We can say the same thing for Niles. CLG, nobody beats them 6 times in a row, baby. They are on the board to wrap up week 2.
This severely hurts CLG's chances of going 0-18.
It feels really good to get that first win. I think we got so unlucky in the first week. We've actually played really well as a team. It's just the way it goes sometimes in best of ones. I think everyone was just very calm in the mid to late game. I saw a lot of sums on the ground, there were some flashes, and Kaisa was 1 HP, so I hit her with a quick little Q to finish her off, and then ignited Syndra. She ended up flashing out, and then ticking down to the ignite, and then just kept chasing, and finished off Graves over the wall. Yeah, I'm excited for Broxah to come here. From what I've seen, he's a really smart player, and we should be looking really good with Broxah.
After finishing week 2 on a high note, there's one more thing for CLG fans to look forward to.
It just feels like the last puzzle piece at this point, with Broxah joining in. And it's just gonna be very good for everyone's mental state, just finally getting together, finally starting it.
It has finally happened. My visa not only has gotten approved, I received it today about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, and I feel so happy, I feel so relieved, and I'm really excited to finally be able to join my team. It has been a rough one going through this once again, but now I'm remaining positive. I'm excited to join up with the team, and I'm so happy to share this with all of you. It's so good. It feels kind of crazy being here. I didn't sleep on the plane. I'm gonna scrim in like 2 hours, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a long day, but I'm sure the adrenaline is gonna help me power through it all.
It's good to have the full roster here. So, yeah.